Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Mr. Ezekiel here, and today I'm just going to show you guys again how to use Jia Ying Pro since it's constantly being updated. As you guys can see here, I'm on the version 3.2.0 beta 9, and if you haven't updated, well, update it. This video is mainly going to be focused on the options on the left. The first one is importing, and you guys can just drag in the video or the image onto the timeline so we can start working with it. As you guys can see, I'm going to be using a clip from the Umbrella Academy. I hope you guys like it. So let's do this. This section we will find memes and videos. Let's scroll down a little bit. Yeah, this one. This is the black one. White, beep, noise, and so many other videos that have gone viral and obviously don't have copyright, so you can feel free to use them. The more you scroll down, the more you will see that there are videos related with the Chinese culture that maybe have gone viral or have been used in their area. So just stick with the top ones, at least in English. The audio or the song section is a section that I'm going to be completely sincere, is a section that I really don't use. Since, like I just said 5 seconds ago, it has content that is intended for Chinese users or users from this area, because these audios or these songs maybe have gone viral or are more typical for that region. I mean, if you like these songs or this kind of music, you can download and experiment and use them. But in my case, I don't, and I thought it was important to mention that, so let's move on. Okay, I was waiting for this moment, and this is the text moment, right? Don't just click on it because nothing's gonna appear. You have to drag it. Repeat with me. We have to drag it to the timeline. So, I mean, the bar text will appear and give us options from what to write, what type of font we want. Do we want bold? Do we want italic? Do we want it to be underlined? What color? And so many more options that we are going to see in a few minutes.
2,000 years later.
Many people think because the program is in Chinese, we can't write in English, and guess what? Yes, we can. We can also change the fonts here. I'm gonna stick, I don't know. There's a lot really, but I usually just use 20 to 30 of the first options in the list. And let's stick with
Stop it. Get some help.
no. Let's go with that one. And yeah, we can stretch it out and make it bigger using this option. There's also another one that can be used by percentage down, but I'm going to use this one for now. And we can make it here bold, underline, or italic, like I said like 10 seconds ago. Under here, we can choose the color of the font, and I'm just going to go back with white. Next up are the presets, like I just said, are presets and can be used in case you are in a rush and you just want something quick and nice. And if you don't like these, you can manipulate them one by one, going or scrolling down a little bit more. Here we have some options like Word, where the text can go left, right. You can even turn it upside down. I mean, like I said, this is the option where you can zoom in, but it's zoomed by percentage, so it's kind of a little bit, I don't know, more specific than this one. But yeah, I mean, use whichever one you like. Next thing up is the location of the text. If it's up, left, right, or whatever, as you guys can see, the numbers are moving. And yeah, well, I'm just gonna leave it in the center because that's where I like it. Next up is, this is the rotation, like from 0 to 360. And yeah, just use it, or it's an option that maybe you will need in the future, so there it is. Next up is transparency. From 0, you can't see it. 100 is all that you can see, or the strongest the color it gets. Next up is the contour or the outline, and same thing, you can pick the color, and down here you can make it thinner or thicker. Moving on, we have this option to make a background. We can make it clear or darken it. We can also change the color, and just use your imagination and give it a great use, guys. Finally, last but not least, of course, are the shadows, and you guys can also change the colors. That looks pretty cool. Let's go back with black, and Here are other options you guys can move so you can look better, more realistic. I mean, a cartoon-like. It depends what you guys are going for. You can even rotate the shadow. This is from like horizontal, and I think this option is, yeah, 360. So use it as you like, guys. This is another tab that I really don't use, but I mean, of course I'm gonna explain it, and I hope you guys like it. Maybe you guys can make a better use out of it. We have stickers, we have GIF likes, we have loops, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Finally, a tab that I actually use, the effects tab. So guys, this is probably the most important tab, like at least for me, because when I download a video editor, a program or something, I'm like, where's effects? You know, I wanted something different, something appealing to the eye, something that can make my videos more interesting. So in this case, this is it. You guys can just experiment, search, and of course you have to drag it in to the timeline, or you can insert it to the video clips. And yeah, I mean, so just knock yourself out, guys, and let's move on. The transition steps. Now, this for me is something really important. I mean, it's fast and something that we do and may not even notice, but it just gives your videos that touch, you know, where you can go from something funny to something serious or vice versa. And yeah, guys, it has various transitions, so just knock yourself out and experiment, see what you guys like or what you may need. And of course, you have to have a cut in your videos so you can add them, and yeah, let's move on. Now let's talk about filters. I mean, we are in video editing and photography. Of course a filter is important. This can give us a sad or warm touch in our video or our photos, and this can be converted into a happy feeling or a sad feeling. So yeah, guys, learn to use your filters right. Let's move on. Now guys, we have the personalized options, and we have to drag this into the timeline. Yeah, let's stretch this out a little bit. As you guys can see, like nothing's happened, like nothing has moved. That's because the options on the right haven't been manipulated, and now they have. In these settings, we can find gamma colors, contrast, brightness, and even sharpening, which is really the main reason I only use this. And that's because when we upload videos, we know that the quality tends to be lost. So I usually use 30 to 35%. Well, hope I didn't scare you. This is actually quite a new option that has been implemented in Jia Ying Pro. And like I said, these are pop-ups. When you drag it in to the timeline, 5 little icons will appear and can be manipulated. Of course, the text is in Chinese, but you can rewrite in English or in whatever language you need. Well, that scared me. And yeah, here you go. As you guys can see, you guys can delete it and maybe just take with the sound, maybe just with the effect. It's up to you what you really want or need. And knock yourself out, guys. That would be the end of this video. If it helped you out somehow, please like and subscribe and leave your doubts in the comments. See you next time.